Now, I know Disney's made a little bit of a cash grab with films based on their rides, like Pirates of the Caribbean and Tomorrowland, as well as the Haunted Mansion. And I just saw their newest film, Jungle Cruise, now playing in theaters and streaming on Disney Plus. But is this new film a fun-filled, watery thrill ride, or is it just a cruise that needs to be sunk? Watch this spoiler-free review and find out. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the just now released new fantasy adventure flick Jungle Cruise. Released by Disney, directed by Jamais Colette Serra, who was best known for directing films such as the House of Wax remake, as well as Orphan and The Shallows, as well as Unknown, Nonstop, Run All Night, and The Commuter, which of course were all led by Liam Neeson. The film stars Dwayne Johnson along with Emily Blunt, Edgar Ramirez, Jack Whitehall, Jesse Plemons, and Paul Giamatti. Based on Walt Disney's watery theme park attraction of the same name, the film follows the captain of a small riverboat who takes a group of travelers through a jungle in search of the Tree of Life. Now, plans to do this had begun way back in 2004 after the success of the original Pirates of the Caribbean. However, the project lay dormant until 2011 when Tom Hanks and Tim Allen were set to star, but that version fell through, and Johnson was cast in 2015 and Blunt followed. And the rest of the cast joined in 2018 and finally got filmed. Following a delay, which we were supposed to get last summer, we finally got it. So anyway, now what I thought about it is I liked how we see how it starts out, well, how it all began and what have you, with the Spanish conquistadors led by Don Aguirre and several others searching for the tears of the moon, a mythical tree that which the petals can cure any illness, heal any injury, and lift any curse. But soon, when they're caught in the act by a tribe, they get cursed, and well, they weren't seen again until just then. Well, we go to 1916 when the Great War was going. Dr. Lily Hutton and her brother McGregor have detailed Lily's research on the tears of the moon to an association of Royal Society's explorers and stuff like that. So apparently they get help from Frank Wolf, who takes tourists on the Jungle River cruises and what have you, and embellishes the people with fake dangers and corny jokes. Now, that is a slight downside. Now, most of the corny jokes I've heard from Frank were pretty good in my view, but there was some I didn't quite feel thrilled with, though. But anyway, he manages to them, take Lillian McGregor. However, Frank had to get his engine back, courtesy of an Italian businessman named Nilo. But he manages to take it back, and believe me, once on the, the river, the fun begins. But that's all I'm going to tell you about the story, because this is spoiler free, so I'm not going to give you any more details. Anyway, but I really had a blast with this. This was a lot of fun. Now, like I said, a little bit of humor was kind of a slight negative of mine. Another slight negative of mine was kind of a surprising that the tribe wasn't too real. And, well, what some critics say that critics believed it overused CGI. Well, in a way, it kind of did, so it's a slight downside too. But however, I felt this film was so awesome. Its adventure sequences were pretty good. The action, I gotta say, it kind of had a little bit of shocking thrills that would probably almost give everybody a jump scare, even though it's not a horror film. But anyway, I do love the performances of the cast, including Dwayne Johnson, who played Captain Frank Wolf, called himself Skipper, and Emily Blunt, after recently seeing her in A Quiet Place Part 2 not so long ago as Dr. Lily Hutton. I thought she was amazing in this. This was definitely good. And Jack Whitehall as McGregor. And this kind of almost reminds me of The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. Well, the first two anyway. But I have yet to review those, even though I know the second one, I believe, recently celebrated its 20th anniversary not so long ago. But I will try and review those movies sometime sooner. So I apologize if I've not yet done them. But this was just so much fun. Edgar Ramirez as Aguirre, the arrogant conquistador who once sought the tree's power, only to be cursed with immortality for his wickedness, and Jesse Plemons as Prince Joachim, who, of course, the real main antagonist of this, a deranged and ambitious German aristocrat who finances and leads a military expedition to claim the Tree of Life for himself. Now, Paul Giamatti absolutely, I don't know, a little crazy in ways as Nilo Nimalato, a crusty harbor master who manages the port where Frank docks his boat. Boy, he's a little bit of a crazy one, but hey, he was pretty funny and what have you. So anyway, uh, yeah, yeah, it was pretty fun. Like I said, let's see. The music by James Newton Howard was really good, which actually included a reimagined version of Metallica's hit "Nothing Else Matters," which that was really something. I couldn't believe they actually did a reimagining of that song. It was just instrumental though, so that was kind of a surprise. But overall, I'm going to say it just had a great cast, a great story. I feel like it did overuse CGI a little. I mean, a little bit of its corny jokes was a little off and was a little not great and all that jazz. And well, surprising tribe wasn't quite like what was in a well. I won't. I'm not going to spill the beans on that. You're just going to see for yourself. But overall, I think Jungle Cruise was definitely a very fun movie. I think you should take your family and see this. It might be a little frightening at times, even though the MPA only gave it a PG-13 rating just for its I think it's at your adventure sequences only and what have you. But anyway, it may have gotten a mixed response and what have you, but I'm gonna say this is still a fun movie. Probably one of the most incredible, fun-filled thrill ride of a Disney park attraction adaptation I've seen since the original Pirates of the Caribbean, but you don't have to take my word for it. Well, maybe two of its and its two sequels anyway. But more the original Pirates, you know. But anyway, and again, great cast, great story, a great score. Just some things I kind of had a little bit of complaints on, but nevertheless, Jungle Cruise is worth looking into. You gotta go check it out. It is in theaters and it's streaming on Disney Plus. So with the you know what, so I'm not gonna tell you. But anyway, it will be free to Disney Plus subscribers in November, which I believe I recall hearing from what's on Disney Plus, which is the channels that I subscribe to here on YouTube. That I'm also check out their website as well. But anyway, enough said. I'm going to be giving Jungle Cruise 4.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 9.5. So definitely go and see this. So if you have seen Jungle Cruise, tell me what you thought about in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you my schedule for August. Thank you for watching, and if you like this, you may want to check out some of these other recent spoiler-free reviews I've done. In the upper left-hand corner is the spoiler-free review I did for Black Widow earlier this month. The upper right-hand corner is the spoiler-free review I did for The Boss Baby Family Business. And the bottom left-hand corner is the spoiler-free review I did for A Cinderella Story, Starstruck. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.